Grand Rising. So I named this one High Vibration Programming, and I'll make it really quick because I'm on my way to work. I'm already about late. I'm already late, but I'll make it quick. It came to me when I was on my way to work just to speak about the programming and how easy it is to be programmed. See, people think programming is like all this crazy behind stuff. Programming is something very simple. That's a big ass ship out there. Excuse my language. I'm out here. I'm in the field, and I'm looking at the water, and it's a huge ship out here on this water. But it's like a boat, like a it's so big, it's a shit, like a ship. But I guess a rocket going off today. So let me get back on topic. So basically, the programming. All right. So programming is so easy and so quick, just like this. This is basically us. We are children. We're born, and then we basically don't know nothing at all, right? Nothing at all, right? So we don't know nothing. All we do is hear our parents talking and stuff like that, so we catch on to the words our parents saying because we just mimic what they're saying. Same thing they say, we end up saying, or eventually we end up catching on. So after that happens, man, I ain't never seen a soft top, Impala with a soft top. But so after that happens, what happens is we learn from our parents, learn a couple words, stuff like that. Our parents teach us the ABC, stuff like that before we start pre-K or before we start kindergarten or preschool or what is the other one? Not preschool. I think I forgot the name of it. But the little quick little learning thing to get you started for school. So now while you're in there, they're teaching you your ABCs. They have to program you to know your ABCs. And to program something is to continue to say it or repetitiously. Just continue to say it over again until the person is basically embedded into the person's head. So that's just like, it's easy to program something. That's like, let's say, okay, so you go to school, now you know your ABCs, now you know your 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and you know your numbers now. Then they start to program you to know math and program you to add stuff. They have to continue to say it over and over, repetitiously, over and over, every single day, 5 days a week. They're teaching you the same thing so you can get it. So that whole time within a week, you should know it by within a week or 2 weeks or whatnot. So that's how easy it is to program something. That's like a child when we teach our daughter her ABCs, right? We have to continue saying it over and over and over and over again until she starts or you get what I'm saying? And then she hears so much and it starts to get in her brain that when she's hearing her say the A, and when she's A, B, and you get what I'm saying? That's how easy it is to program. So we can program our own children all day, every day, but we allow the school systems to program our children. That's all it is. It's a big place to it's a big program place, whatever you want to call it. So let's say this. I went into school. I went to nursing school to be just to do CNA or whatnot, right? So I didn't know anything about CNA, right? The school had to program me to know everything about the CNA. So what they did was they gave me books, they gave me homework, they gave us stuff to do in class, and they gave us hands-on work. Now, repetitiously every day for 5 days a week, I'm doing the same thing until it gets embedded into me. Until it gets embedded into my brain. So now I have to go read on CNA. I gotta go do all this stuff on CNA. Now this is the thing. This is how they know if they successfully programmed you or not. They give you a test. Let's say they give you 10 words to study, right? You study these 10 words, not memorize them, but you study these 10 words to the point where you know them back of your head. Then they say on Friday, we're going to test you. Then on Friday hits, now they testing you. Now you don't need no book, you don't need nothing. When you hit a word or see the word, you write it down quick. They say spell such and such, Houston. Now you just spell Houston like it's nothing because it's been programmed into your mind. You get what I'm saying? And then they test you every time they, like in school, every time they give you something, homework and stuff like that, or words and stuff like that to study, then it's because they have to program these words inside of you, and then they test you on these words to make sure it's programmed inside of you. So when I went to CNA school, I'm talking fast now because I'm closer and closer to my job. So when I went to CNA school, and I just got to say on top of my head, when I went to CNA school, they had to continue to give me work and do all these books and all this stuff like this because they had to program me within a month. So you know what I'm saying, within I think it was a month, 4 weeks, 5 weeks, a 5-week class. So they had to continue programming me so quick and so fast. And then they'll test you. Then you got your midterms. Let's see how much programming that he remembers of this on the midterms. Then you take your midterms. Then you find out you actually, when you get a C, I think I got a C on my midterms. That was me. Damn, I got a C on my midterms. Okay, I'm there successfully programming me to be a CNA and to know everything about being a CNA. So then by the end of my class, our overall score was a B. So that means they successfully programmed me to know what CNA is, and I passed the test to know what CNA is. So then you go take your state boards. I went to my state boards, and I didn't fail the first time. I got everything. I got most of my stuff. Some of the stuff I got wrong, but I passed with like I passed with I think a B. I passed with a B. So I was successfully programmed. When you go to school to become a nurse, RN, anything, you don't know anything about being a nurse or anything, right? Let's just say you don't. Then you go to school. They have to give you books. They have to give you homework. And then you take you take your first test. Then you take your midterms. Then you take your last test, your final exam or whatnot. They have to make sure that they're successfully programming you. And if they're not, if you fail these classes, and then you come back and take another test and you continue to fail, they have to eventually take you out of class because their programming is not working with you. For some reason, it's just not clicking with you, or you're not being dedicated enough for them to successfully program you. So anything that you need to know is always about being programmed. If you want to be a doctor, you got to go to school for years so they can successfully program you to be a doctor. Everything is a program, no matter what it is. ABC's program. Learning your numbers, program, because you have to be programmed to know these type of things. And once you know your 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, that means I was successfully programmed to know my numbers. You get what I'm saying? So it's all about programming. Everything is a program. Everything is a program. Matter of fact, television. They call it programs. If you think about the name television, tell live vision, tell lies to the vision. You get what I'm saying? But it's all a program, a television program. Everything is a program. Everything you know on television is a program. All these reality shows and stuff like that are programs. And in the background, they got something. They got some stuff where I'll talk about that later on, but subliminal messages and stuff like that, that's in the background. That's just basically so many pixels that's in the background. And I'll let you guys know what I'm talking about. I'll give you guys an example later on. But it's all about programming. I'm at work now, so I'm about to go ahead and head in. Woosah. Good vibrations. Come, work, leave. It's all in the plans. All I gotta do is walk it out. So you guys have a blessed morning, or you guys have a great morning. Keep your vibration high, protect your vibration. Everybody's out to steal your vibration and steal your energy. I'm out. That's programming within 7 seconds, 7 minutes. Sorry about that. I'm out. Peace, love, and happiness.